The global market for coffee and tea is estimated to be over $100 billion. The processing is done elsewhere. The repackaging is done elsewhere, outside of our continent, and you can see the losses in the value chain. And so today is the beginning of us reversing that trend, which has sustained over the last 60 years or so, where we as Africans are taking the initiative, accelerating industrial development and accelerating Africa's capacity to export. Another example that I will cite, which always disturbs me, in 2019, our continent imported $16 billion worth of pharmaceutical products. But those components, if I may call them that make the pharmaceutical products that we import from the rest of the world are made here in Africa. They are here on the African continent. And so, Your Excellency, President, what you and your government have done and what the government of Ghana have done and the others who are beginning this initiative is truly a historic moment where Africa's industrialization, the path is starting today. And our capacity as a continent to industrialize, to accelerate our opportunities in terms of global competitiveness, I believe, starts today by this initiative. Other countries will follow. On Friday, it will be Cameroon, Tunisia, Egypt, Mauritius, that will also be trading in manufactured goods that are manufactured in various African countries, so that eventually, in 15 years' time, we double intra-Africa trade, and not only double intra-Africa trade in primary products, but double intra-Africa trade in manufactured goods. The next challenge that we will have to confront is access to trade finance. If the AfCFTA benefits only large corporations, which they should benefit, if the AfCFTA benefits only the elite on our continent, I'm afraid it shall not succeed. That is why we have to make sure that our development finance institutions make available, readily available, the trade finance that is required to ensure that small medium enterprises benefit. 450 million jobs are created in the African continent by small medium enterprises that are largely led by women, creating and contributing close to 60% to Africa's GDP. And so we've got to make sure that we focus on small, medium enterprises, young entrepreneurs, so that they can see the benefits of trade, they can expand their markets, the reach of their businesses from East Africa to West Africa to Southern Africa. This is what the AfCFTA is all about, creating opportunities for millions and millions of young people so that Africans stop dying and being buried deep in the Mediterranean oceans as they seek a better life abroad. And so this initiative today, it may appear on the face of it to be about trade, but actually it goes deep in the heart of Africa's development. It goes to Africa's economic development, creating opportunities for young people, uplifting our continent so that we are no longer the headquarters of poverty in the world, and so that one day we too as Africans can be as globally competitive as any other part of the world. And I believe that that shall happen. If I may leave you with this very positive projection, which always encourages me. The World Bank in 2021 released a study, and they said, where the AfCFTA is implemented effectively, there is potential to lift 100 million Africans out of poverty, to contribute $450 billion to Africa's GDP, to boost intra-Africa trade by over 80%, and more importantly, to create opportunities